Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and before we go straight to the video, please let's have a communal prayer to the God of YouTube, because it's my fourth take for this video and I'm tired. But it doesn't matter because we have very spicy fashion news to discuss today. And you've probably already seen all over the internet the news about LVMH closing, or how they call it, putting on hold Rihanna's Fenty luxury, maison. And today I wanted to talk about the reasons why this project didn't succeed as much as other Rihanna's lines did. So in 2017, Rihanna started her beauty line, and that beauty line just exploded the beauty industry because they developed a unique range of colors, but particularly in darker complexions, which were just marginalized and ignored by the beauty industry for like decades. And if you want to find out more about Rihanna's beauty line and its revolution in the world of cosmetics, make sure to check out the Fashion Archive video on his channel. And another successful Rihanna's line is Fenty x Savage, her lingerie line. And then in 2019, for some reason, Bernard Arnault was like, why not give her a clothing line? Interesting fact is that Rihanna's luxury brand was the first one since Christian Lacroix in 1987 to be opened by LVMH, to be started as absolutely new brand. Because that's the thing, conglomerates don't like doing that, especially conglomerates like LVMH that specialize in luxury goods. They don't like creating new brands because there are two very important factors whilst bringing luxury brand to the market. You gotta think about target consumer and brand identity, and unfortunately throughout both of those factors, LVMH just failed dramatically. So what they were counting on is that bringing Rihanna, just her face, would be enough, because they for some reason thought that's what made her previous line successful, but it's not the reason. First of all, LVMH failed identifying the target consumer, because when you look at the clothes, you do not understand who they are targeting to. And when you take big luxury fashion brands like Dior or Chanel, for example, nowadays Chanel is terrible in the eyes of fashion critics because it's a plateau. They don't do anything new. It's boring. But there are still two big consumer groups that buy Chanel or Dior, even though it is not interesting. First group are loyal customers, the ones who've been buying Chanel or Dior for ages, for generations. They just love these brands and they have always had money to buy them, so they just stay loyal because it is things that they're used to. They're used to tweed jacket or matched dresses. And then there is a second category who would be the best described as nouveau riche, so people who just got into money, and mostly they want to show off that they have money, so they buy everything monogrammed. There is nothing wrong with that, but those are two main consumers that the luxury brands are catering to. But when you bring a new fashion brand, especially high-end fashion brand, the problem is that the loyal customers, they don't know your brand yet. You have no history. They are not interested. And high-based or nouveau riche, they don't know you, so wearing your clothes wouldn't be particularly a sign of showing off, or will not convey any information that they want to convey. So there is another aspect that can help your brand succeed, and that's craftsmanship. Let me just read this funny little quote from Rihanna. So she said, "Designing a line like this with LVMH is an incredibly special moment for us. Mr. Arnault has given me a unique opportunity to develop a fashion house in the luxury sector with no artistic limits." no artistic constraints, literally no artistic limits, girl, and that's what you're doing. I think we all understand what's wrong here. So here we have Fenty luxury brand failing on identifying their target consumer. On craftsmanship, there is no craftsmanship, it is not interesting, and also they didn't care developing a staple bag that would bring a lot of money to the brand, as well as they didn't care developing cool monogram that people would remember. They were just relying on Rihanna's face, and we see where it got them. And celebrity fashion brands are very tricky animals. When I think celebrity clothing brand, the first thing that comes to my mind is Victoria Beckham's brand, and Victoria Beckham's label was established in 2008, and according to 2018 data, it was still not profitable and losing millions of pounds every year. And Victoria herself, she told that her main goal is at least to go flat. And that is the case with most fashion brands. When you establish a new brand, it takes some time to get your money back. It takes some time to even just go flat, like years. And unfortunately, that's not what conglomerates like. Conglomerates like money. So if they establishing a new brand, they want it to bring revenue instantly, like Rihanna's beauty line or lingerie line. So just to sum up, Rihanna's luxury maison never really stood a chance, and it was just a matter of time when it's gonna close. And I'm happy that it's been only 2 years, and despite the fact that they were releasing 8 collections a year, it is still not as much of a waste as Victoria Beckham does with already 13 years of producing her own clothing. So that's pretty much it for today, guys. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, you know what to do, and let me know what you think about this whole Fenty situation in the comment box down below, and see you in the next one. Bye.